The Chores of Damzu by Eddie Black. The nose of the famous hero Damzu was filled with the heavy, earthy scent of a brewing storm when he realized he would have to find shelter soon or suffer a soggy, sleepless night. Soon he came upon a run-down old shack that belonged to the witch, Bashamara. Damzu was not thrilled by the prospect of sleeping under the witch's roof, but necessity called.
What business have you, young man?
My name is Damzu. Perhaps you've heard of me. It was not far from here I slew the great feathered serpent on the banks of the Solera Mage River, and I deposed the cruel king of Rumer.
I've heard no such tales. What is it you want?
Shelter. A storm is coming, and I have nowhere else to stay.
You may be right there. Very well, I have a spare bed. I suppose you'll be wanting food as well, won't you?
If you have any to spare...
Oh, yes, of course. But you'll have to help me with my chores. It's a task indeed for an old woman to be expected to complete all of them alone each day. First, could you be a dear and chop us some wood, so we've got something to cook on?
Bashamara gave Damzu an axe, and he went out to gather the wood. The first logs burned with a bright light, and were incinerated in an instant. 2 more logs, the same. Damzu threw the whole pile of wood on, but still this did not satisfy the fire for long. He chopped down every tree he could find, unloading his labour into the flames. While Bashamara prepared the food, Damzu felled an entire forest.
Why do you struggle so? Can you not see? The way to satisfy this fire is not to fuel its greed, but to temper its spirit.
Bashamara reduced the flames to a mound of glowing embers that glowed hot for hours.
While this cooks, could you feed these bones to my dog Carthon? If he doesn't eat, he'll be giving me looks all of tomorrow.
But of course. Where is the hound?
Oh, he's just chained up round the side, there.
Damzu stopped dead. How had he not noticed this monstrosity? Damzu wrestled the beast, trying to force the bones down its throat, but its strength was enormous. They battled for hours as lightning scolded them over the hills.
Put this on Carthon!
The beast was overcome with shame, humbled by its ridiculous collar. I've been most unhelpful in aiding you with your chores so far. Is there anything more I could do to help you?
Yes, I suppose you could clean this bowl for me. That would be marvellous. Thank you, dear.
Damzu set about cleaning, only to discover that when he cleaned one side, the other would return to its original filth. This infuriated Damzu. Horrified at what he'd just done, he gathered the pieces together and glued them back into shape. The glue was unsightly, and he could not conceal his crime, so he went out into the storm to purchase the most ornate, beautiful bowl he could find. The next morning he returned to confess to Bashamara. Last night I broke the bowl you asked me to clean. I tried to fix it, but could not, so I went out and got you a replacement that I hope will bring me forgiveness.
Once again, you have misunderstood the purpose of the task which I set you. From the fire, you were meant to learn that the path to happiness is not in satisfying each and every one of your desires, but to temper them, so that you may be contented with even the most meagre lot in life. From the dog, you were meant to learn that as strong as you are, there will always be those who are stronger, and that if you were to quiet yourself and not take yourself too seriously, you might eat better, as Carthon did. And finally, from the dirty bowl, you were meant to learn patience and to find joy in the process and not the outcome. I will not take your expensive bowl, for within it I see only your vanity and your wealth. Though the cracked bowl is beautiful indeed, for within it I can see a tenderness and a will to do good that I can only hope you have found within yourself.
I thank you for these mighty challenges and for the wisdom you have granted me. From now on, they will call me Damzu the Wise.
Damzu the Wise, as he would now introduce himself, continued on his travels, having learnt nothing of the wisdom the witch Bashamara had tried to teach him.